It is. It's
I told you I'd make us a new countdown video.
I hadn't seen that yet. It's so funny.
I just made it today.
Oh my god, it's so good. Assets.
when I tell you that I could have been shown that with absolutely no context. Like someone could have just walked up and been like, watch this video, and I could have told them beyond a shadow of a doubt that Jeff Wolfthal made that video.
Yes.
Because every single part of that is peak Wolfthal humor.
Break it down.
Like, okay, peak is the assets, assets, assets. And then we've got a little so close, almost there. I'll admit I missed the first one because I was yapping and then realized that no one was responding to me, which is not that unusual. But I was like, oh, and then I was like, oh, we got a countdown going on. So, but
well, what were you saying when we couldn't hear you?
I promise it wasn't important.
You were talking about how much easier your current job is.
Yes. Also, too, and you both will know this. I think Jeff more than Katie, but you both know this. Current job, everyone, and it is like supported, almost, I wouldn't say mandated, but almost like when the day is done, the day is done. Like it's not, like there are days where you got to stay and you got to grade or you got to call a parent or whatever, but it is like the general, like today I left, so we're done at 2:20 or 2:50. Most people don't leave till like 3, but I had to get some stuff done, so I left at 3:30. Okay, not crazy late, like just sensible. When I tell you there was one other person in the building.
What time do you start school?
6:50.
Oh my god.
Well, okay.
Too early.
I have to clock in at 6:50, but the kids don't get there until 7:15.
It's too early.
But I'm done every day at 3:00 in the afternoon, and that is, there's a whole life after that in the afternoon.
There is.
Mm-hmm.
Like I got 2 whole hours before everybody else is off work.
Mm-hmm.
You can get so much done.
Yeah.
And I do.
What have you gotten done?
Well, today I went to Walmart. I had another prescription ready, which your boy has insurance now, so they are free.
Yay!
Did that. Went to the car wash, got gas, made a doctor's appointment, registered to take they call it the GACE. It's my like certification test.
Mm-hmm.
Did a load of laundry.
What are the acronym letters of that?
Georgia Academic Competency Exam. Hang on. Not FACE, you dumb, stupid search.
That's the Florida conference.
Okay, my internet is being. Why are you doing?
I trust you.
Oh wait, I don't want AI mode. Not interested. Georgia assessment for the certification of educators. I was way wrong.
Well, good thing it isn't. What test are you taking?
I thought that I had a year to take it, and they were like, actually, no, 45 days, which that's the whole thing, because the woman who handles our certificates, she thinks she's being helpful, but she started a process that I did not have to start until the end of my first year. And because of that, like it is necessitated by the like professional standards committee in Georgia that I have to take the test in 45 days. So I went from being like, I'm going to take it in like February.
Yeah.
I've gotten through my first, because we're in semesters. I've gotten through my first semester. I've taught it all. I've been refreshed. Like, we're doing this thing. And she's like, nope, you're going to take it on a weekday in September. So September 24th, I'm taking it.
Of this month.
This September.
I'm so
20
sorry.
days.
Yep.
So is this covering like the material that you're about to teach, or is this how to be a teacher and the material you're about to teach?
It is content based. So I have to take the ELA one for 6th through 12th graders. So I can I can teach middle school or high school.
Okay.
I've took some practice tests and I've been fine. I think I am, I'm a pretty solid test taker. So I'm not that stressed about it. But going from like February to now 20 days away,
right?
Also, it's $169. So I want to pass it the first time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any disadvantage to not passing it? Like if for some reason you got in there and said, screw it.
Well, if I don't pass it, they'll put me on a waiver, which I am not entirely sure what that means. It does not affect my pay, which that's really the only thing I care about. But I do have to have it passed in a year from when my first hire date to be able to continue teaching in the state of Georgia.
I see.
So like, if I could pass it the first time, that would just be great because then I'd be done with it, wouldn't have to worry.
Yeah, save the money, save the time, all that.
Mm-hmm. And then in the spring, I start my master's program.
Woo!
Is that online or is that somewhere?
It's going to be online.
That sounded weird.
It's going to be online or somewhere. It's going to be online.
Okay. That's how my brother did his too.
Yeah. Which I'm looking at one. There's a part of me that wants to go through like a very classic master's program online. But there are lots of options for self-paced that like I could get it done in 6 months.
Do what you need. Do that.
But I know, but at the same time, I'm like, I'm going to be honest with you, I'm a terrible procrastinator.
Oh.
Because it could take 6 months or it could take 6 years. And
no,
I'm like,
you're right.
So I think I would do better if I did a traditional. So, but thankfully, David has done all this. So he's helping me get through all this. It's wild. I'm like, I have a career. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So are you doing a content master's, like your master's in English language arts, or are you going for like an administrative master's degree?
No, it'll be a master's of education with teaching licensure.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be the general, and then I'll probably go back and get my specialized. But y'all see, and here's another thing. This is another positive to what I'm doing now. Any like education I get, automatic pay bump.
Mm-hmm.
Any time I spend there, pay bump.
Mm-hmm.
Like the pay bump from going from, so I'm on a provisional certificate and it's my first year. So they had to do it 13 months instead of 12. So I got a first paycheck that first month. So if I complete my master's degree, which if I did it in a 6 month, starting my second year, I would go from a 13-month to a 12-month contract. So already pay bump. But I would also go from my first year salary to my second year salary. But I would also go from provisional all the way up to like 2 tiers above that, because the tier above that is just if I had like a bachelor's degree, got my teaching license, 2 tiers above that. So if I did that, it's like a little over $9,000 pay bump a year.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! Wow. Yeah. Damn.
Yeah. So, and that's the thing. It's like, so when I have to be certified within 3 years, and they offer a program called the TAP program, which is just like classes, but it takes 2 years. I can complete a master's degree in a year.
Yeah.
And I don't get a pay raise with TAP. Like,
right.
So we're doing the master's degree.
Cheers to that.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of doing what we got to do,
I was gonna say enough about my job. We've come here to laugh. Also, I want everyone to know that I'm under duress. I was threatened with my life by Debbie Willis Hamlin.
Oh!
that if I did not come back to the IT crowd, she was gonna fight me.
And she'd
Thanks
win.
for having our back, Debbie.
Thank you, Debbie.
The IT crowd.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Improv Technology.
Yeah.
My name is Jeff Wolfthal. I am your host, and tonight I am joined by two of the most incredible improvisers that I ever get to work with, that I have been working with for the longest amount of time that I have been working with anybody consecutively. And let me introduce them to you now. Starting off, we've got the one and only Katie Hope Noble.
Hello, Katie. George Bush should have left me behind. All my words are sight words.
And newly instated Mr. Jonathan Handley.
Presumed dead. Oh dear.
We have maybe a more appropriate video since Jonathan's been missing for so long.
What? Oh!
Well, she sneaks around the world from India to Carolina. She's a sticky finger culture from Berlin down to Belize. Take me for a ride on a slow boat to China. Tell me where in the world is
Jonathan Caleb Handley.
Listen, I need y'all to know that one of the funniest things to me about that video is that all of the different points are cities until you get to the last one, it's just South Dakota.
Because is there anything in South Dakota?
Isn't that where Rushmore is?
The Corn Palace.
Or is that North Dakota?
I think Rushmore is North Dakota.
Computer, where is the Mount Rushmore? Pennington County, South Dakota, Jeff. Go to school.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure it was South Dakota.
All right, I was wrong.
The only time Jeff has been wrong, please write that down.
Is there really anything in South Dakota?
No, I've been there. Listen, I will tell you though, you got to be careful with the Dakotas because there's no trees or anything. So that wind hits you like raw, unfiltered. It is crazy. It will
raw dogging wind out there.
No, but for real, it will mess up your gas mileage like substantially. Like there was a team that left Missoula and went through North Dakota, and it was so windy that they were getting like 6 miles to the gallon because it was so much drag that they were having to fight against.
At that point, you just have to like turn the car around. Like it doesn't make any sense.
Here's the thing. On the flip side, people on the other side of the road were getting like 60 miles. So it's wild times.
I have a confession. Tell me. Because I'm on my phone, I didn't actually see that video. I saw the intro video for some reason, and I knew what video it had to be based on how Jeff set it up. And what was making me laugh so hard, because I could still see you two, Jonathan just going like this for the entire video.
Look, that video has been sitting in the clips section of StreamYard since, 2001?
2001?
Was that your second year with Missoula?
2021.
Yes,
or 2022.
I knew what you meant.
It was 2021. It was the spring of 2021, because it was my like post-COVID-ish returned to Missoula when they were only doing tours in Montana as a test to see if all the changes for COVID safety could happen.
That's right. That's when you had to stay in the creepy pastor basement.
Yes. Saying that fast sounds sus.
It does.
Pastor basement.
I am sussed.
Sometimes you gotta sit at home and pastor basement.
That's what Fleabag season 2 is. It's just masturbating.
It really is. It really is. Fun fact, though, that is when Jeff and I started becoming like friends.
That's true.
In the pasture?
In the pasture basement.
It was the best of times. It was the worst of times.
It was the spring
Also,
of
it's also the one where I stayed in a house that had no door, which first of all is against the contract. But
a house has no door, or the room had no door. It's like it sounds like an abandoned house.
Able to lock it from the outside.
That was the pastor basement. Is that I was basically on an army cot, and it had a cell door level, like security level padlock on the outside of the door.
No.
And it was just this big, finished basement with rooms. It was wild. And we weren't allowed to go upstairs. Like, we could go upstairs to the main floor where the kitchen and all were, but when we got there, they were like, you cannot go upstairs. And we were like, it turned out to just be their hobby rooms, and they didn't want us messing with their stuff they were working on. But it was presented much more ominously to us. We were like, what's upstairs? And so me being who I am, I'm Southern, so I can't break the rules, but I'm Southern, so I'm nosy. So it was me, any chance I got, standing at the bottom of the stairs and being like,
right, because you're not breaking the rules.
No, I'm not breaking the rules, but I am what's up there?
You got
their Wi-Fi password was Jesus Christ is King or something like that, and we're like, oh, okay.
All uppercase or uppercase, lowercase, uppercase, lowercase.
It was one of the S's was a $sign, and the I in Christ
was the prosperity gospel.
Yeah. But so that was one of them. The other one was it was a house that the bedroom I was in had no door. It was little tiny bedroom. But it was also uneven, so if I slept in the bed where the head of the bed was away from the door, like a sane person, my feet were above my head. So I had to sleep the other way where my head was at the door. But if you walked out the door of the bedroom without the door, you just walked through the sort of funnel out of the bedroom. To the left was the door outside. So I was really skeeved out. But the funniest part of it was the guy that was my tour partner. He was in a room with a door, and I was very kind. I was like, you can have it, whatever. But every time he would have to walk by my room, he would come in his room and stop, and he'd be like, passing, give me a and then run past the doorway. He was scared that I was going to be in there with my tits out or something. I don't know what he thought. But it was always, because I would just be in there working. I mean, because we had work to do outside of the actual, or chilling on my phone or reading a book. It was just chilling. But he would always be passing and then boom. But we wound up being a great tour team, but it took me a while to get used to him. But that's also the place where we had to drive 45 minutes to get gas.
What?
Yeah.
I know America's big, but 45 minutes,
There was no gas station.
That's dangerous.
It was 45 minutes away. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Man.
It was Welcome to Middle America.
Roy, Montana.
Roy, Montana.
There were 12 kids,
name.
12 kids in the school. The whole school. 12 kids.
Wow.
They just had 4 teachers that rotated grades based on.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey,
damn.
Speaking of 12 kids, let's get started with our first game.
Johnson,
There's no real
so happy
transition
you're back.
there.
Listen, my favorite thing is watching Jeff reach the point where he just stops listening to anything anyone is saying, and I can see the disdain in his eyes. He's like, "Please shut up, so we can start doing improv."
No,
yes, it is.
Going,
don't
when
say
are they going to give me an opening?
Don't say it's not. I watch it. I watch it. All right, let's play a game.
All right. Well, here's the thing. Jonathan didn't show up until 6 minutes before we went on air, so they don't know what the set list is.
Nope.
It's a surprise. So this is even more improvised than regular improv usually.
You're so kind to think that we take in the set list and then let it inform our work. We've never done that.
Now you don't even know what you're in for. So we're going to start off with a round of 185.
Fantastic.
Love.
World's most formulaic joke game, 185 blanks walk into a bar. The bartender says, I'm sorry, we don't have enough room to serve 185 blanks. And the blanks say a punchline. I know. It's a real knee slapper. It's their job to make it funny. So, first thing to fill in that blank, 185 crystals.
185 crystals walk into a bar. The bartender says, I'm so sorry. I can't find your reservation. What's the name under again? And the first one goes, it's spelled Krystal. And he goes, I'm not finding it. Is there another way it could be spelled? Yeah. And then another one pipes up and it says Krystel. And then that just keeps going 185 times until they figured out they were at the wrong restaurant.
Oh gosh. Oh no.
185 crystals walk into a bar. The bartender says, I'm sorry, we just can't serve you, or it's so full today. And they said, well, we'll just geode out of here.
Hey.
Oh, that was a good what are crystals? I'm like sitting here like, what?
You teach literature, not woo-woo.
Yeah. 185 crystals walk into a bar. The bartender says, I'm sorry, we don't have enough room to serve 185 crystals. The crystals go, oh, yeah, we'll get out of your way, of quartz.
Very good.
See,
very
I was
good.
trying to make a quartz joke.
Uh-huh.
All right, don't mind me just Googling different types of crystals.
185 crystals walk into a bar. And the bartender says, I'm so sorry. We can't serve you guys right now. I know that we make room for you every single time. You're our most loyal customers, but we're too full tonight. And the crystals are dejected and they start to leave. And then one of them turns around and says, don't take us for granted again.
Hey.
Oh, that was good. Oh, okay.
185 crystals walk into a bar. The bartender says, I'm sorry, we don't have enough room to serve 185 blue-collar crystals like you. And the very blue-collar crystals go, that's okay, we probably couldn't afford it anyway.
Hey!
Oh, how do y'all know this? How do y'all know these?
I work at a nature museum.
It's on the gates, Jonathan.
Oh, shut up. Wait, hang on. 185 marathon runners walk into a bar. The bartender says,
This is about crystals.
bartender says, oh wait, no, marathon running crystals. Walk into a bar, bartender says, so sorry, cannot serve 185 marathon running crystals. And they say, that's okay, we're just taking a break because I tore my lean running earlier.
What color's tourmaline?
According to this image on Google, it's like a gray color or black.
185 very southern crystals walk into a bar. The bartender says, I'm sorry, we just don't have enough room to serve 185 crystals. I honestly don't think our infrastructure could support you. And they go, oh, no, it's okay, we're Crystal Light.
Hey!
Oh, like
Very
the
good.
beverage edition. Y'all, what is?
We'll move on to the next suggestion.
Yes, give us something. Give us something else.
We got to warm up.
Yeah. 185 keyboards.
Ooh.
185 keyboards walk into a bar. The bartender says, I'm sorry, we don't have enough room to serve 185 keyboards. And the keyboards get like kind of up in his face. And the bartender goes, look, guys, could you give me some space?
Hey.
185 keyboards walk into a bar. The bartender says, oh, we're so happy to have you here, but I need to know how are we gonna do drinks tonight? Like, do you want to put it on a tab or?
Hey.
Ooh, 185 keyboards walk in with their crystals, and the bartender says, I'm so sorry. No, wait, hang on. I got this backwards. 185 keyboards walk into a crystal shop. The crystal shop owner, holding a thing of tourmaline, says, I'm so sorry. I don't have space for 185 keyboards. And the keyboards look at the shop owner saying, oh, you're a little QWERTY, aren't you?
Hey.
You know, like quirky, but it's, you know, QWERTY. Like the
keyboard. I thought it was queer.
185 keyboards walk into a bar. The bartender says, oh my God, you guys are so cute. And you go clickety, clackety, clickety, clackety. All your keys are different things. You guys are so cute. And one of them looks at him and takes a cigarette out. And he says, hey, don't push my F-in buttons.
Ooh, 185 keyboards walk into a bar. The bartender says, y'all have to get the next guy. My shift is over.
Hey, all right. 185 keyboards walk into a doctor's office, and the receptionist says, look, I don't know if we can see all 185 keyboards. Like, are you guys all here for the same problem? And they go, yeah, we're here for our colon exam.
Hey. This one's going to get a little blue, and I apologize in advance. So if there are sensitive ears out there. All right.
Your phone?
185 Lenovo laptop keyboards.
Oh.
And the bartender says, welcome, ladies. We cannot wait to diddle you.
Because Lenovo's got the little nipple track.
The little nipple!
Is that what that is?
Mm-hmm. Because you could use it, I think, originally in place of the mouse, but it is just pornographic.
No, it is.
A little tiny bright dot, and you wiggle it.
It's supposed to be more ergonomic, where like you could use your thumb to move it.
Yeah.
Like a mouse.
It is not a Christian keyboard.
No.
Anyway.
Okay,
the keyboards start yelling and say, well, can you make room? The bartender says, control yourselves, shift left, and enter later.
Hey!
That's a guy that works with a lot of computers.
I'm literally just sitting here looking at my keyboard like, one of you jump out, tell me something.
What a few letters. Jump out and give me a hint.
I do love, though, that the last one, I said it. It wasn't good. I'm not blind to that fact. But Jeff did not even let it sit before he jumped on the screen to say his.
Sorry.
Don't apologize. He was like, it's literally the equivalent of the hook. He's like, get this guy out of here. Get this guy out of here.
Not like the one that I replaced it with was much better, though.
It was, but that's classic improvisational behavior.
Give us another.
All right, last one. Different. 185 wizards.
Oh! Oh no, they're all bad.
185 wizards into the tavern. Tavern keeper says, boys, it's not magic night. You can't be here. And they said, oh no, sir. We're here for whiz night. Sorry. We're whiz lords.
100. Oh, this is bad.
Do it.
185 Southern. Oh, this is not good. 185 Southern wizards walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "Hey, did y'all have a reservation?" And they say, honey, yes, we had a reservation. And they say, what's, oh, see, no, I'm second guessing myself. The bartender's like, okay, well, what name is it under? Oh, see, this doesn't make sense.
Keep going. We got to see the work, Jonathan.
No,
Yeah.
Okay. So the bartender says, okay, oh no. He asked them their name and they say, Marilyn.
That's just a story about wizards going to a bar.
That is not a joke. That is just
story.
Just a story.
Very short story.
Literally just someone's life. That's the problem. Is I was trying to make a joke about Marilyn being Southern and sounding like Merlin. And I got halfway through the joke, and that's why I kept saying it's not going to work because there was no reason that Marilyn was saying Marilyn wasn't. Oh my God!
It is so important to show your work, though, guys. The work we do here is hard, and you make it all the more worth it by not only seeing us here, but Venmoing us the IT crowd. Jonathan is on a teacher's salary, and he has not hit that next tier yet.
I am. Oh my God! I want to. Oh my God!
You can see the
You're
gears
going on a
turning.
journey over there.
Yeah.
Do you want us to go to the next game and then you join us if and when you're ready?
Oh, were we done?
I think we're done with that game.
Yeah, I think we're done. I think
that. I was
that.
take the one for like Albus Dumbledore and it being tourists, and they were like, "Where did y'all come from?" And they were all of
Albus
them on
Dumbledore.
the bus. Albus.
You know what, though, Jonathan? I would love to see a children's series about a Southern wizard.
Named Merlin.
Call him the Wizard Lizard, and like he catches salamanders and all that kind of stuff, and then one gets into magic.
I think that already exists.
It does?
I don't know, but the Lizard Wizard sounds like somebody that I've run into at a carnival.
Exists,
listen, around me, the carnivals we got are the Wild Chicken Festival, the Sweet Potato Festival, the Wild Hog Roundup.
Are these in order?
Well, it just I don't know what time of year they are.
What kind of community member are you?
The Fire Ant Festival.
Fire Ant?
It's like Fire Island, but there are only ants.
No uncles.
No uncles.
It's the Fire Festival, but all the grilled cheeses are being carried away.
Not the grilled cheese.
It's a fire festival, and it's exactly how it should happen, but it was for ants.
Yeah. Fans on that island had a great time. All right, our next game is a game that we call Ding. In this game, Jonathan and Katie are going to be acting out a scene, and at any time, I can make them change the last thing they said by showing a disturbing picture on the screen, like this.
Thank God it's not me climbing out the window.
Oh, we'll get there.
I forgot about that one.
But to get you all started in this, we need a suggestion from the suggestion post. Thank you to everyone that responded to the suggestion post this week.
This week.
What?
Nothing.
To get you all started, someone failed to take care of the family pet. And that suggestion came from Brianna Bloomer and roommate Nikki.
Oh, okay. So someone failed to take care of it. Okay.
Billy, it was important to me to sit you down and tell you what happened because, you're 9 years old and you deserve to know the truth.
We already had the Santa Claus conversation.
Yes. This is more about your little guy, your little friend.
Here comes my mom.
I'm your mom right now.
Hang on, I'm gonna go to my bedroom.
We gotta pause the scene.
Keep talking.
Well, I think you should know that this is about your little guy, your special little guy.
We already had the puberty talk as well.
You're right. I was thinking more of, the little guy that you feed every day and you make sure he's clean and you make sure he's engaged. Yeah.
Oh, Buckshot? Oh, Ricochet? Jim?
Yes. Your little guy, your little buddy, your friend who you've he's not with us anymore.
Not. He went to live with Grandma?
He in a way did go to live with one of your grandmas, if you believe in the afterlife.
In the afterlife? Jim died?
Yes. Jim is not here. Jim got $1 million. Jim was recruited by the CIA for a very special mission, looking for some very sexy cats.
Jim was recruited by the CIA?
Mm-hmm.
Like
Canine Investigative Association.
Oh, that was his dream.
Yes. But because, we, us, we're a very human relations family. We did have an exit interview with Jim, and he said some pretty disturbing stuff.
He said disturbing stuff about me?
Yes. A little bit. He did share that on his birthday, Jim's birthday,
October 22nd.
What day?
October 22nd.
October 22nd. That's exactly right. That you ate his birthday bone?
So, yeah, I mean, Jim was not a fan of peanut butter. He liked cinnamon raisin bread better. He liked chicken liver and goose fat. He liked some good old fashioned hog malls. He liked a single slice of bologna wrapped around a fat dill pickle that had been cored and stuffed with a red hot dog and then covered in mustard.
Wow.
He liked ice cream sandwiches.
Ice cream sandwiches.
Ice cream sandwiches.
My dear son, know you that he couldn't even eat ice cream sandwiches.
Mom,
because he's a dog.
Not everyone is lactose intolerant.
You're right.
You know.
You're right.
You know that Miss Patricia said to stop with the Munchausen by proxy.
That really makes his second complaint with us make a lot more sense. Mom took me to the vet to get my glands expressed. Mom took me to the vet for a very specific neutering. Where are my balls? Please give me my balls. Mom really has Munchausen's by proxy. I mean, there's nothing even wrong with that kid.
Oh.
Mom truly thinks that everyone around her is just a Muppet and could never be a real person. And she is out to reveal the hands. That mom made the best pup cup in the world. I know it was just whipped cream, but I loved it.
Oh, I was about to say something so vile.
What were you going to say?
Well, Dad does say no one's cream beats Mom's cream. I apologize. I got so turned around in that scene. I was not prepared for company. I'm stressed because my bed is unmade. My dog is on my bed, which he's not even supposed to be.
Yeah, tell him.
Get out.
I
didn't beat him. I just bucked at him, scared him a little.
Yeah.
Look at him. Tanner.
Do you think okay, Jonathan?
Down, you little turd.
Jonathan, I don't mean this in a let's rehash our trauma way, but were you spanked as a kid? I was spanked as a kid.
Oh, yeah. But here's the thing. I really only got like a handful of spankings. I was a pretty good child.
Same, right? I think if my parents bucked at me, it would have been infinitely scarier.
Oh, I cannot imagine my sweet, docile, mostly, like Southern mother just mid-conversation just being like...
See, Jonathan, that's my mom. My mom, she's not watching this. My mom got kicked out of a high school basketball game because she started yelling at the ref and making her way down the stairs. They kicked her out. And then to behave for future games, she would keep stats because that was the only way she could keep her cool. That's
honestly iconic.
It's iconic and it's very funny now. At the moment, we were like, Mom, but like she did that, and she also spring league basketball. So this would have been my basketball team. Think third grade. One of the moms, I'm going to say this knowing that I'm fully white trash, but one of the white trash moms came up and was like, why didn't you play my daughter more in the spring league basketball game? And my mom, we're out in front of my elementary school, whips around and gets up in her face. And it's like, your daughter would try harder on the court. Maybe she'd see more games. So if my mom bucked at me, it would be infinitely scarier than getting a spanking.
The thing is, I think the reason it would be scarier is because when you're getting a spanking, there's something like, I don't know, very like parent-child about that. Like there is this like whatever. Sure. But if somebody bucks at you, that is like, we are on the same plane. We're about to fight. Like
that is predator prey. Yeah.
This is not, you're about to swing. We're about to fight. Like we are playing as equals and you are a fully 40-year-old woman and I am but 12. Like,
Jeff, you don't strike me as a child who received corporal punishment. Did you?
What are they talking about? You've been abducted.
What? You were abducted? What? I'm very confused. Taken by the void is with us now.
I need to listen to those. Oh my God, y'all.
Jonathan, we can't see your room at all, honey. We are blinded by that light behind you.
It is a shady. Well, let me turn it. Oh,
we're blinded by that light.
And I don't have my stack underneath my computer, so I'm at a terrible angle.
You could see Jeff, right? I mean, I believe you, audience out there, but you saw Jeff, right?
Yeah, I saw. Okay. This is like people at a haunted house being like, "You saw that, right?"
I can hear it.
You're haunted.
By what?
Oh my! Don't look in my room. It's a mess right now.
All we can see is the wall. You're fine. We see the wall. We see a little bit of the dresser.
Okay, that's all
We see you.
She's just a mess. Listen, my weekends are spent cleaning my room because my weeks
are spent teaching your children, Georgia.
My semblance of perfection is gone. You all will know that I have flaws.
What's your favorite flaw? Not about yourself, but like as characters in general.
My favorite flaw.
Like, I love it when the foil is somebody thinks they're really good at something that they are not good at. Like, I think that's so funny.
I'm back. I hope.
You're back for me.
Hello?
Well, only know. And Jonathan, can you hear me?
No,
Johnny,
you're
can you
back.
hear me?
Okay, I'm back. Yay!
Johnny, can you hear me?
Well then, we better move on to our next game.
We played 2 games.
we have played 2 games.
It was 1.5. Let's be honest.
Yeah. But next up, we are going to do some YouTube channels.
Oh my
Oh, I
God.
don't have enough props. Okay,
But
we'll work with what we have.
because
Oh,
there's
God.
only 2 of you, each of you is getting 2
No,
channels.
Jeff, why don't you be that and we'll watch?
Jonathan,
You're
why
the
don't you take life
actors.
by the horns and take 2 characters?
So, Jonathan, yours both come from Dan Gualtieri. Your suggestions are Darth Vader breaking curfew and Ben Franklin fashion influencer.
Okay.
Really? Dan, that Ben Franklin one is hilarious, and
No,
I would
those-
love
here's
to
the
see
thing.
that character.
Those are good.
Those are good.
What am I gonna wear?
And Katie, yours both come from Debbie Willis Hamlin,
Thank you, Debbie.
Cheshire Cat professional cuddler,
Okay.
and Julie Andrews rock painting.
Hold on. Julie Andrews rock painting. I'll do my best, Debbie.
All right. So thank you again to Dan and Debbie and to everyone who responded to the suggestion post this week. Your suggestions make every show unique. We could play the same games every week, but they'd always be different because of the suggestions that you give us. But we try not to play the same games every week. We like to keep the game spicy for you all. But pretty soon, Jonathan and Katie will be back and ready to go. They're just grabbing some stuff. I will go away, and then I will sift through YouTube like the bored millennial that I am, because that is kind of what I do all day, because I still refuse to get TikTok. So, I'll see you all later. May the odds be ever in our favor.
I promise, Mom, I wasn't out past curfew. Listen, Mama Vader. I'm 18. I can do what I want. God. If only I had the Force and was a Jedi, and like, you would regret it, Mother.
Oh, welcome. We're all mad here. Mad for cuddling, that is. Today, I will teach you cuddling 101. We will be covering what? Oh! We'll do it.
Yes, hello, fellow founding fathers. Is what I call my fans. And welcome to Early to Bed, Early to Rise. Makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. It's my morning show. Now, if you did not know, last night we witnessed a great spectacle at what is being called the signing. Yes, it is July 5th, 1776. And boy, let me tell you, the boys showed up and showed out last night. They did. They came in. We had John Adams. Pretty sure he was there. In what can only be described as breeches. And in the daytime of summer, that rapscallion, he does know his way around a cut of fabric. And there was, of course, Mr. Hancock, heavy on the cork with what he was wearing. Yes. A bit of
polyester always does a lad good, if you know what I mean. Yes, and he was wearing an odd chartreuse, which apparently is all the rage coming from Boston. And there was also Alexander Hamilton was there as well. The bastards took up rapping, but he still looks good. He wore brown, and tan, which was an odd choice and a deviation from the usual. But I'll tell you, the star of the show, the signing, the sealing, and the delivering was done by none other than your dear Mr. Franklin. I walked in, yes, fresh off of my experiment with the key and the kite. Oh, a fun Tuesday night, if you ask me. And I walked in, wig powdered to high heaven. Shoes, oh, the buckles. It's brass, but it gives the appearance of gold. But my wallet doesn't complain. And a pair of knee-high stockings that show off my calves that I have had many a compliment on in the church house. Why, just the other day I had a young fellow look me in the calf and say, "Boy, howdy, Mr. Franklin. Those are the calves of someone 20 years your senior."
And done. Oh, I didn't quite see you there. Hello, I'm Julie Andrews, and I've come to masterclass today to talk about something that has been very, very important to me as of late. You see, I've recently listened to, read, and watched The Hunger Games. Yes, by Suzanne Collins. And you know who's quite a bright chap and all of that? Peter Malark. And he paints himself the most gorgeous stone I've ever seen in my life. And I simply had to master the technique and teach all of you how to do it too. So you're going to want to start with all different shades of grey. Now I know what you're thinking. There's no paint on this, right? Because I've already done it for you. When we're done, you're going to be able to see artwork that makes you go from this to this. Yes, to me, I'm simply a stone lighter. Now I'm back to myself. Now, you see, stone is a joke because it used to be a unit of weight and people needed to lose a stone. No one knows what it means. Don't ask Google. We don't want anyone to do that. Now, back to stone painting. All right. Now, to achieve this smoky quartz look, what you're going to do is gently just tap, tap, tap a naked brush upon all of your face. It will take some time, but like a river cutting through the Grand Canyon, it will take millions of years to go from this to this.
And then I said to her, I said, "Mom, you can't keep holding me back like this. I mean, I am, I'm a Jedi. I've got skills. I've got talents. I mean, those talents, that drive, that ambition doesn't stop after 10:30 p.m. I mean, God, listen, if she's worried about me past 10:30 p.m., she should see what I did at that preschool before the sun rose.
And that's everything you need to know about what to cuddle and what not to cuddle. So at the end of all my videos, I like to give you a pop quiz. So use your comments to tell me what is cuddleable and what is not. And remember, we're all a little mad here. Tell me, is this cuddleable or not cuddleable? 3, 2, 1, very cuddleable.
Cuddleable.
Now, Very good. Very good. Got these nice soft petals. They make such a lovely noise. Now, I know what you're thinking, but not... Oh, God. Not so cuddly. But truly, when you hold the glass against you, anything can feel soothing. Now, I have another thing for you. 3, 2, 1. Is this cuddleable or not cuddleable?
Cuddleable.
Whoever said cuddleable, you're very right. You can just snuggle up right into the spaghetti squash. If there's a way you can get inside of it, it would really mess with its head. I know what you're thinking. Spaghetti squash aren't sentient, but they might be here. I'm going to hold up one more thing, and you tell me if it's cuddleable or not cuddleable.
Not cuddleable.
Wrong!
Then I said, if you show me your Magna Carta, I'll show you my Mayflower Compact.
You're still here at Masterclass. Well, you can talk about other types of rocks. Kitty litter.
Cutting off is Katie's kitty litter, just like, oh my God. Listen, the vulnerability that I have on this silly little, not me slapping on my CPAP.
Now, are you actually using that at night? It's not just for show for us?
Yeah, it is. I do use that at night.
Good.
I'm not gonna tell you, Ben Franklin fashion influencer came a lot more natural than
I was like, that is maybe the best casting I've ever seen.
Oh,
when you talk about the Farmer's Almanac, you should come in just as Ben Franklin.
I will say we're what in the world? Not this again.
Jeff left.
The
You
kid.
can tell secrets.
Oh my God.
What's your secret?
My secret.
Yeah. I'll tell one of mine if you tell one of yours.
Okay. So, so today when I got home from school, I had a granola bar, but I told my mom that I hadn't eaten anything all day when she got home.
In fairness, a granola bar isn't really a meal, so you didn't lie to her.
I know, but it made me feel better.
One of my, you want to hear one of my secrets?
Tell me your secret.
Yesterday, my nose was itching and it hurt real bad. So I took some toilet paper and I went up in there and I pulled out the biggest booger I've ever seen.
Do you ever have one of those that's like solid on the end, but when you pull it out, it's like wet and you feel it run through your...
It was one of those.
Hey guys, what are we talking about?
Oh,
That was fun. That felt like a slumber party.
we were sharing secrets.
Sharing secrets, and I don't get to know the secrets.
Well, we already told our secrets, but if you want to tell a secret, you can.
My secret.
You have to whisper it.
Sorry.
Like it's a library.
Crack up.
My secret is that we have one more game to play.
Oh, I hated that.
You are just like
mean.
you rude.
Yeah,
Rude.
yeah, I know. But we're going to play a game that I call Name That Workplace. So I got a bunch of pictures of offices or workplaces, and you have to tell me what they do there. What's that job?
Oh my
What's the
God.
name of the company? Like, I want all of that. Are you ready?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Let me pull up the pictures. Got to share a whole window. All right. First one.
It's grassroots. It's a startup.
It's run by a guy named Brent, and he's really excited about this opportunity.
literally he used the tiny bit of revenue that he got from his Bitcoin to buy this office space, and he thinks he's going to start an investment firm.
You know what, man? We just really care about people knowing what kind of investments they're getting into. Like, when I got into crypto, like, I mean, I made it out alive, but it ate me up inside.
Yeah.
All right. I like it. Let's see the next one.
Hi. Welcome to Team. Here at Team, we do things. We do lots of things. We do fun things, like all getting together, except for Jessica and Erica, who didn't know to wear all white. I think it's like a mild cult.
This is the company where every single like executive on your first day of orientation starts their spiel with, "It's really like a family here."
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Welcome to the Olive Garden Brainwashing Center. We're going to teach you about our endless pasta and breadsticks.
This is literally the post-shift meeting at a Carrabba's.
Excellent. Next workplace.
Oh. This is the workplace. Okay. One of two things here, and honestly, this is OnlyFans witch. Like, this is like,
girl, I will put a spell on his ass. Just tell me, and I'll write his name on some sage.
Like, she definitely goes on TikTok Live, where she holds those sticks out, and if they roll one way, it's a yes.
Those are called dowsing rods, and it's a very old tradition.
Yes.
My grandmother was from Appalachia, and she would use these to find wells.
But there is a link in her bio. We say
there is a link in my bio.
Without judgment.
And I do have an Amazon storefront, but I just put things there like skincare, beauty products, supplements, and vagina eggs.
But they're all affiliate links.
All of them.
Mm-hmm. Last one.
I like this teamwork, Jonathan. Thank you for letting me play some characters.
So this is the mother that had to give up her career to raise children, and her husband doesn't support her going back into the workplace, but eventually she's going to have her comeuppance. She'll leave him in the dead of night, and they will make a Lifetime movie about this.
Hi, my name is Brandy. I have 3 beautiful blonde girls, and I'm here to teach you how to take control of your life, get losers out of your way, and make the life you want to live. John 3:16. God so loved me, so he's going to so love you into this business.
No, it is very much that, where she's like really trying to prove to you that she is like this worldly woman and she's been through struggles. But her struggle is the fact that her kids couldn't pay their private school tuition this year. You know,
there was a time that we couldn't find a good avocado under $50.
There was a time when I had to skip days going to Starbucks.
Days. And it wasn't because the union had closed it either. I did it on my own accord.
But she writes a killer, like, psychological thriller novel
about this woman fantasizing killing her husband.
Yes. Yeah. And he like winds up dying based on her books. That's just that movie with Sharon Stone. Never mind. Disregard.
Wait, which movie was Sharon Stone?
The one where she like flashes the people. What's it called?
Not Cruel Intentions. The
Fatal Attraction.
Fatal Attraction.
Okay. I've never actually seen that. I'll add it to the list.
No, Basic Instinct. Basic
Instinct. Yep.
Were these all around the same time of like sexy crime movies?
You know what's a good movie though in that vein called Sleeping with the Enemy with Julia Roberts? Where her husband is controlling and like OCD and she escapes from him and she thinks she's free, but then at the end of the movie he's like all about the cans have to all be turned the same way and the towels have to be the same distance. And she like comes home one night from a school function. And when she got to her house, she made sure everything was a mess. And it's been like months. And she shows back up to her house one night and her cans are in order. her dish towels or whatever, and she like knows that he's found her, but she can't. He like doesn't show up for a while. It's such a good movie. I think it's on Hulu.
Bodyguard is also a great movie.
Oh, with Whitney Houston.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And isn't there a Sandra? Is it a Sandra Bullock one? There's one where she's like, "This is gonna sound really flippant, but I'm just being silly for the sake of being silly. But my husband beats me, so I gotta beat him." Like,
There's the J-Lo
it's J-Lo.
Double Jeopardy.
Yep.
no, that's Ashley Judd. Ashley
Oh,
Judd.
that's
Double
Judd.
Jeopardy. And I do love.
Computer, who stars in Double Jeopardy? I've been proven wrong. It's Ashley Judd.
I love Double Jeopardy. J-Lo. Well, okay. So
Well, what's the J-Lo movie then? Yeah.
Well, let me look it up. Hang on.
We were over 5 minutes.
J-Lo movie.
Enough.
Enough?
Yeah, that's she learns to fight back against her abusive husband.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Right.
mhm.
I don't know if you all can tell. The show is over at this point.
We're having a great time, though.
We're now just playing the IMDb game. But thank you all so much for joining us tonight. If you want to still hang out, that's fine. We'll hang out and talk about movies. But I just thank you all for joining us for the show. Katie, Jonathan, thank you for performing. Jonathan,
Thank
it's
you
so good
for
to have you
being
back. Debbie, thank you for threatening him.
Yes, thank you, Debbie.
I
If you need something for your classroom, Debbie, send us the link.
Mm-hmm.
I do work best under threat of violence. I think that's why me, Alex, and Alexis always got along so well.
If I'd known that, I would have bucked at you more.
You can't scare me.
I know, I'm way behind the screen.
Look, my parents didn't beat us, but there was always a threat of a wooden spoon from my mom. That's the Italian mother's version of like a chanclas.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. So I got a wooden spoon and I know how to use it.
Stregonona over there.
Hey, bubble pasta. Make the pasta nice and hot.
The IT crowd.